of Avishkar 2025. As per the tradition of our esteemed institution, let us begin this auspicious occasion by paying tribute to our alma mater. I request all the dignitaries and the audience to kindly rise from your seat for University Song.
नित्यं हि विद्याचिन्तनम् नित्यं च विद्यामन्थनम् नित्यं हि विद्यासर्जनम् नित्यं च विद्याजीवनम्
संत गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले संत गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले
चतुर्शास्त्रे अक्षर अक्षर वेदन बोले
संत गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले संत गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले
कर्मयोग निष्कामनाशनुन अवेक गेला बांधव सगळे
उठले का बोलाव्या मानस मोहले गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले
निरंतर विद्यापीठाले
संत गाडगे बाबा तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले तुझे स्वप्न पूर्ण झाले
Thank you so much. Please take your seats. Adar, Abhinandan, Abhar, Namaskar, Adab, hello, and very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to absolutely wonderful, beautiful, and auspicious day that brings together so many special people like you on behalf of Avishkar Sales Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University Amravati. I am Megha Kotak and I pleasure of being host of today's inaugural function Avishkar 2025. We are honored to have with us a galaxy of intellectuals, distinguished dignitaries, juries, researchers, and my dear students. Innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. Today, we are gathered to celebrate that very spirit of inquiry, innovation, and research. To begin with inauguration program, I start with introducing our honorable dignitaries. Presiding our today's function, we have our honorable chairperson, the Vice Chancellor of Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Amravati, Dr. Milind A. Barahate, sir. Give a big round of applause for sir. Gracing this occasion as our chief guest, we are delighted to have Honorable Vice Chancellor of G.H. Raisoni University, Dr. Vinayak S. Deshpande, sir. We are also privileged to have with us our guest of honor, the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Dr. Mahendra P. Dhore, sir. And also, our next guest will be soon joining us all the way from South Korea via the digital platform is Dr. Praveen P. Upre, sir. Sir is the Principal Research Scientist, Core Technology, Research and Development Center, Activon Company Limited, Ochang, South Korea. On this intellectual dais, we also have our Director of IIL, Dr. A.B. Lad sir, and also our Honorable Dr. M.M. Kodape ma'am, the Coordinator of Avishkar sir. सभी गणमान्य अतिथियों के लिए जोरदार तालियां. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries on the dais. Now I kindly request all the honorable guests to step forward for divine ceremony of lamp lighting and garlanding the photo of Sant Gadge Baba and Ma Saraswati. Ladies and gentlemen, light symbolizes knowledge distinct from darkness of ignorance. As per our Indian tradition, let us begin this very intellectual journey with the divine movement of lamp lightning. आइए चले सूक्ष्म से पदार्थ की ओर, अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर, अज्ञानता से ज्ञान की ओर, विज्ञान और तंत्र ज्ञान की ओर, एक नई उम्मीद। आज के इस वातावरण के माध्यम से, कार्यक्रम के माध्यम से विज्ञान और तंत्र ज्ञान की ओर। सरस्वती महाभागे विद्ये कमललोचने, विद्यारूपे विशालक्ष्मी, विद्यां देहि नमोस्तुते। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी, विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि, सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। Thank you so much, honorable dignitaries. This light of knowledge is supposed to bring the immense positivity in this environment. Now let's welcome our dignitaries. It is our culture to welcome our guests with a token of love and respect. First, I request Dr. A.B. Lad sir to kindly welcome the visionary and dynamic leader of our source of inspiration, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Dr. Milind Barahate sir, with memento and diary. Give a big round of applause for this welcome. Now, I would like to request Coordinator of Avishkar Cell, Dr. M.M. Kodape ma'am, to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor of G.H. Raisoni University, Dr. Vinayak S. Deshpande sir, with memento and diary. Give a big round of applause for this welcome. Again, I request Dr. Manisha Kodape ma'am to welcome Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Dr. Mahendra Dhore sir, with memento and diary. May I request again Dr. Kodape ma'am to welcome Director of IIL, Dr. A.B. Lad sir, with diary. At last, may I request Dr. Suhash uh, Patspande sir to welcome our coordinator, Dr. Manisha Kodape ma'am, with diary. थैंक यू सो मच विद ह्यूज एनर्जी एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए हमारे सभी गणमान्य अतिथियों के लिए और आप सभी के लिए. So now to formally introduce our eminent guests who have craved the niche in their respective fields, I invite Dr. Neeraj Ghanvate ma'am to introduce our honorable guest.
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries and the audience, I am honored to introduce before you our esteemed chief guest and the guest of honor. We are blessed with the presence of today's chief guest, Dr. Vinayak Sridhar Deshpande, sir, who is the Honorable Vice Chancellor at GH Raisoni University, Amravati, a prominent academic leader with decades of experience, known for his roles at Rashtrasanta Tukdoji Maharaj Nagpur University, extensive research, and focus on innovation and quality education. He has a huge administrative experience as Vice Chancellor of RTM Nagpur University during 2014, officiating Pro Vice Chancellor in 2019 and 20, acting Vice Chancellor of RTM Nagpur University, also head and Director Department of Business Management, Assistant Director Academic Staff College of RTM Nagpur University, officiating Registrar, Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management at RTM Nagpur University. Apart from that, he has also been the Chairman Board of Studies on the various committees, a member of Senate, Management Council, Academic Council, Board of Examinations. He also brings a very strong background in business management and higher education management. He's MA Economics, MCom, MPhil, MBA, and PhD, and guided almost more than 33 students for PhD, and has published more than 100 research articles and books in reputed journals and monographs and magazines. He is also associated with the other universities as member of the Board of Study. So I welcome you, sir, for the inaugural function of Avishkar 2025. Our next guest of honor, who is going to join us all over from South Korea, is Dr. Praveen Pandharinath Upre, who is Principal Research Scientist, Core Technology R&D, Center Activon Company Limited, Ochang, South Korea. He has been the principal research scientist with over 15 years of experience in catalytic process development, biomass, valorization and scale-up of bio-based chemical technologies with proven expertise in translating laboratory research into industrial and commercial applications. He has done his PhD in chemical engineering in the University of Science and Technology, Daejeon, South Korea. And as a matter of great pride, he has completed his graduation and post-graduation in chemistry from our university. He has a previous experience as a senior researcher in South Korea, is postdoc fellow in South Korea, and also worked as project assistant in NCL Pune, India. His technical experience comprises of heterogeneous catalysis, biomass conversion, process scale up, batch and continuous reactors, and so on. He has bagged many awards and achievements. Brain Pool Scientist Fellowship Award in Korea, Mayor Science Award again in Korea. He has been the best PhD student at the university in Korea. And he has more than 56 plus patents which are being awarded, and more than 40 plus high impact factor publications with an H-index of 17 and citations of more than 2,000. And also multiple technology transfers and industrial collaboration. So I'm glad that he's going to join us online for his talk. I welcome you and all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this detailed introduction, and we are delighted and glad to have such honorable dignitaries. Now, to set the context of the day and give us an insight into the journey and vision of Avishkar 2025, I invite the pillar of this convention, the coordinator of Avishkar Cell, Dr. Manisha M. Kodape, ma'am, to deliver introductory remark of this event. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Megha. A very good morning to one and all. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience that some technical problem has come, and because of that, our inaugural is running out of schedule. With the due respect to Sant Gadge Baba, Mata Saraswati, dignitaries on the dais, chairman of this inaugural function, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Milind Barahate, sir, chief guest of this function, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Vinayat Deshpande, sir, guest of honor, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mahendra Dhore, sir, on an online mode, our esteemed alumni, Dr. Praveen Upare, sir, from South Korea. On the dais, Dr. A.B. Lar, sir, Director IIL. In front of me, in the first and second row, the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Mona Chimote, Madam, and Vaishali Gurde, Madam. Professor and heads of the department, all teaching faculty members of the university, all respected jury members, district coordinators, mentors of the students, and all my young researcher, budding scientist students. I really feel an honor to welcome all of you for this mega event, Avishkar, organized by Avishkar Cell, Sant Gadge Baba, Amravati University, Amravati. As we know that this Avishkar is initiated by His Excellency, Governor of Maharashtra, Dr. S.M. Krishna in 2006. And in this event, all the universities from the Maharashtra state, they will be there will be competition between the all state universities on one platform. And our Avishkar, it encourages the spirit of this young budding scientist. Today, I remember one quote by APJ Abdul Kalam, which is dream, dream, dream. Dream transform into thoughts, and thoughts results into action. And I think today, the participants who are presenting their research idea, their dream has a journey into an action by using this platform. I very grateful that we have conducted, Avishkar Cell has conducted this Avishkar in 2 phases. The first phase we have already completed, which is a district level Avishkar. And I would really want to mention some name, the district coordinators who have taken pain to organize this first phase at 5 districts of Amravati University. Dr. Lokwani from Buldhana district, Dr. Rashmi Joshi from Akola district, Dr. Wadankar from Washim district, Dr. Khirade from Amravati district, and Dr. Gaddamwar from Yavatmal district. And from this phase 1 district level, we have total 182 research projects, those who are going to participate in this university level Avishkar. Sorry, 182 projects. From the university level, there are more than 50 research projects which are going to participate in this Avishkar. When we have started this journey of organizing Avishkar a few months back before, I remember my one sentence which I have released during the first promo in the form of reel, which is संशोधनाची जिज्ञासा आणि नवकल्पनेचा उत्सव म्हणजे आविष्कार. And today, I really feel that it's like a festival and convention where more than 230 projects, research projects, are going to participate, and actual student is more than 350. So give a very big round of applause that all for these students who are participating in this event. And one more thing which I would like to say, that for the smooth and effective organization of this event by the Avishkar Cell as well as on the behalf of the organizing committee, it is possible only because of our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, who has motivated, inspired us, and he has faith on us. So thank you, Honorable Dr. Milind Bharate Sir, for believing in us. Today we have a very distinguished chief guest, Honorable Deshpande Sir. I am really grateful to you, sir, that you have accepted our invitation, because I know he is very, very busy. But at the same time, he is very humble and kind, because whenever I called him, he received my call and said, no bother, no need to worry about, and you can send me your invitation on email. So thank you so much, sir. You also directly supported for this event. I'm really grateful to the Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, sir. He is also the source of inspiration and motivation. And again, would like to mention that Director IIL, Dr. Lad, and Dr. Asnare, sir, I mean, without taking time, he has forwarded all my requests on the note sheet. So thank you so much that all of you have supported in organizing this event. And special thanks to the honorable jury members who have come all together in order to direct or in order to encourage our students from the university. Thank you very much. Last but not the least, I would just like to say to the students that today you present your work with a confidence, accept the feedback with openness, and learn from every interaction. This is the appeal that I want to do for all the research student participants. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for outlining the objectives of this research convention. Now, ladies and gentlemen, science knows no boundaries, although he is miles away in the South Korea. Joining us virtually, Principal Research Scientist at Center Activan Company Limited, Dr. Praveen P. Upresar. Despite the distance and time difference, we are incredibly fortunate to have him share his global expertise to our with our young researchers today. May I request technical team to please bring Dr. Upre sir live on the screen. May I request technical team? We are honored to have our Upre sir on the
Hello,
screen.
hello, may I audible? May I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Hello, 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 hello.
सर ऑडिबल आहात आपण.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, yes. So may I start?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to say thank you to Kodape Madam and Ulster team for the kind invitation to join this important event of our university. And I'm very glad to see our university vice chancellors, Bharati sir, Dr. Deshpande sir, Dr. Dore sir, and our members. So it's really, I believe this is my first one, so I get a chance to talk about my research in front of respected persons. So I would like to share my PPT presentation point, which I prepared for this event. So is it visible?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to say thank you for my introduction. So my today's presentation is my career path, a journey within. So in this presentation, I would like to introduce myself, my research background, my research and career exploration, and willingness and future vision. So as Madam already introduced me, I'm Praveen Pandina Gupta. I'm principal investigator at Activon company, which is mainly the bio-based bio-based chemical production company, and our main target is to produce ingredients from biomass for the cosmetic ingredient. So I'm working here since 4 years. Before that, I did my PhD at University of Science and Technology uh, at Crick School. After that, I worked there as a brainpool scientist, which is very reputed fellowship. Reputed fellowship. I serve the Korea Research Institute as a senior scientist. And after that, I joined this industry as a principal investigator. So throughout this research, I able to publish 60 plus patents, including US patents and more than 55 scientific publications. So these are some award and achievements that I already uh, explained this. So now I would like to begin with my research background. So my research area is biomass to chemical using heterogeneous catalyst. So actually, I prepared this presentation for the students because most of our audience are students. So what is meant by biorefinery? Biorefinery is a bioproduction system which can integrate biomass sources and equipment to produce fuel, power, and validated chemicals. These are the biomass system. It means it's any kind of waste material. So biorefinery is for the treatment, catalytic treatment, and gasification can produce bio-based chemical biofuel, which are useful for our society, industry, and our daily purpose. So why it is necessary? As you see the world energy consumption profile, I have taken from this resource. Here you can clearly see the world energy uh, World energies means which is totally depend on the petroleums. So which is almost a decline toward the declination because these are the fossil resources. These are not renewable. So in order to fulfill our energy demand, we need to find a new energy source such as biomass. Also, use of these fossil resources can cause some unwanted issues such as global warming, their disposal, their storage, their transportation, which can also it's not good for our human society. So in that case, we need to find a biorenewable which should be available for longer time and we can generate more energy from this biorenewable. So integrated biorefinery of biomass can produce biomaterial, platform chemicals, biofuel and bioenergy. So my research area is I mainly focus on the synthesis of platform chemicals and biofuel because of their huge demand for various applications. Also, their kilogram cost is very high. So in order to make them affordable, basic research is necessary and I'm doing that. So my main area is hydrogenation. I mean, I'm expertise in hydrogenation, catalytic hydrogenation. So I develop related technology. So from this slide, you will understand what exactly I'm doing. So I developed several heterogeneous catalysis process for biomass conversion into value-added chemicals. So I start from the cellulose and hemicellulose, which obtained from the biomass, means any kind of waste, mostly the agricultural residue or food waste kind of thing. Cellulose composed of exhaust sugar and hemicellulose composed of pentose sugar. So further treatment of the sugar can produce platform chemical, hydrogen methyl and some carboxylic acid. So further treatment of this platform chemical can produce the value-added products which are useful for our society, such as fuel, polymer, food and flavor, and etc. So hemicellulose route also, when I follow the hemicellulose route, so my target is say polymers and cosmetics. So I develop several catalytic systems to produce chemicals from the initial biomass. So throughout my research journey, I have developed this process, and most of them already transferred for the technology. So now this is all about my research background, but actually as uh, Aviskar's main motive is how to develop our research career, how to get motivation to build ourselves. So exploring career path and journey of self-discovery and fulfillment. So this is for the master students. So because it is just beginning stage to begin their journey. So career exploration is the first step in shaping and fulfilling and meaningful professional life. So it is necessary to take the time and understand your passion. If you understand your passion, what exactly you wanted to do, it will be really helpful to choose the career option. Once you decide your passion, you can do research in it. Nowadays, there are several tools are available. If we wisely use the AI tools such as ChatGPT and some tool, we will come to know like how we can explore our research career. And once you choose your so so start the learning like through different courses or some institution. Actually, I will explain this in like a next slide. What exactly we have to follow to develop our career. Embrace trial and error. So once you wanna, once you like decide your research and you wanted to do some career in some particular some specific area, so just target some institution, universities, laboratories, etc., and work voluntarily and earn some experience, and some emphasize the transferable skill, just develop some transferable skill and continue learning and adaptation of new culture. Because uh, as you know, when we go for some education, we learn lot of things, but the adaptation we just need. when we adopt the culture like a corporate culture or learning culture, or how to survive in that some competitive world, so that will be really fruitful. And sometimes whenever we feel the difficulties, in that case we need to seek the guidance and mentorship. So in that case we need to find proper guidance and mentorship. uh, so for the for the MSc students, so I would like to I would like to discuss how to develop our career, develop our career from MSc to the some professional. So MSc, Master of Master of Science, is the foundation step where we can develop core knowledge and laboratory skill. This phase is about building strong basics. You can focus for subject knowledge, essential laboratory and analytical skill. It prepares you to understand advanced concepts and perform experiments correctly and think scientifically. So this step is very important to obtain the basic knowledge and skill. A strong foundation in this space is critical because all future career paths, research industry teaching, data driven roles build on it. So it is very basic and need to develop your skill during your master course. So in phase two, skill building. Once you gain a knowledge, like a basic knowledge and laboratory knowledge, so you have to explore your knowledge in uh, different institution as well as some national institute, IITs, or some industries, universities like this. So this page is about enhancing practical and professional skills beyond your textbook, because once you already got your knowledge, so you need to enhance it. So when you develop research ability to work on data, software, and tools, to improve communication skill, need to be present ideas clearly. This skill make you ready for industry, research capable, confidence for the next career phase. Now, how to build a skill? Skill building is it takes a lot of time. Maybe it takes full life, but we should not stop the learning, and adopting new skill is very important. And this is the life. This is focusing on developing research, technical communication skills to practical exposure. Where to build a skill? So after your master course, you can target some research laboratories and institutes such as national laboratories for private R&D sectors, universities. So there you can explore the your gain some knowledge and explore your experience. University and colleges where you can join as a project training, join for the dissertation and the activities in some research group. In this also there are some possibilities you can join industrial internship in pharma, biotech, chemical, and other industries. Also, there are several courses and workshops. So whenever you get some vacations from your master course, so you can enroll for these courses and get some knowledge. Also, there are mm, several online platforms, skill-based and industry-oriented course. Uh, I suggest Coursera. Coursera is like the main tool. If you register, you will get lot of information about your passion, your research. So that is very important to skill building. And once you build your skill, so once you build your skill, so then you go for the career choices. So most of us have different different field and different thinking. Somebody wanted to do PhD, somebody go for the government job, and somebody would like to join the industry, and somebody want to like a data and AI, and some person wanted to start their own business. So in that case, making career choice is important. So first, like uh, learn the basics, and then develop the career skill, and then make the choices what exactly you want to do. In case of research and PhD, I will explain in upcoming slides. But if you want a government job, prepare for the competitive exam, gain subject mastery, stay updated with recruitment, and apply scientific and technical posts. So keep on applying. So you will someday you will get a government job and get a good more idea how to get a government job. In case of industry, do the internship and gain head. get had done the lab and technical skill. So in case of industry, at initial stage they need a skilled person. Once you get some skill, that will be lifelong for your career. So once you get a skill, they will take you as an employee at initial stage, and then you can go in industry. And in case of data, learn the programming, statistics, competitive projects, apply skill and science problems. So nowadays AI is very booming. So it is mandatory. Even you go for the research, government job, industry, and startup, AI is very necessary. At least we should know some Python or some basic things. How to use AI wisely. It is very important. If we use it wisely, we will get lot of information at any topic. And in case of startup, identify the real world problem. Startup, because I'm chemistry person, so there are a lot of scope in cosmetic and some uh, materials from the waste residue, etc. So in that case, we need to find what is the demand, what is customer demand, and what is exactly necessary. So in that case, we can start our business and get some funding from the government as well as some industries also. So choosing it early and preparing the strategy for these things is really important to develop a successful career path. So, uh, as I say, like a career choice, history choice is very important. How to seek the PhD position? Yeah, it is really not easy. It will take time. So first, we need to identify our research actually where I should do. Hello.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I will finish within 2 3 minutes. Don't worry. So how to seek the PhD position? So identify the research interest and choose a specific topic aligned with the MSc project skill. Then build the research profile. So just join some research institute, laboratory as the interns or project work and gain some experience. And simultaneously, you can qualify for the required exams such as the CSIR, UGC, NET. And if you want to go to the abroad for your degree, you can focus on some English course such as IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, etc. And most important thing is simultaneously you need to find a potential supervisor such as university institution. Uh, to find the potential supervisor, you need to take the visit uh, website of several universities and visit the department and you will get the email ID. You can send your CV and cover letter and show your interest. So once you will get some response, then you can proceed for it. So contact supervisor is most important. Write a short focus email and apply and prepare for the PhD position and prepare for the interview and research and discuss. So that is important. Also, as I told you, in most of the cases, when we join for the PhD, without any funding, it's become very difficult and it's burden for any graduate. So once we graduate, so there are several expectation we should earn something. So in that case, if we find a 100 PhD program, it will be really good for us. So in India, monthly, if you find a um, funding program in such a in university as well as national institute or years some this or later UGC, so you will get a stipend around this amount, and also you will get your tuition fee waived and research and conference support and health insurance. So your eligibility is the master and master student with some good experience. So phase four is long-term growth. So this is once you become some expert or expertise in something, so you can think about it. So I will just skip this. So in order to develop a career in scientific world, so think about India, because India is a big scientific opportunity hub. It's world largest school for STEM students, researchers, and young innovators. Strong, we have strong research and ecosystem such as IITs, IISs, IISers, CSR, DRDO, ISRO, etc. We have very good ecosystems, and these laboratories are well infrastructure with dedicated and motivated researchers. And we have abundant resources and real problems such as rich biomass, mineral, biodiversity data, and social challenge with the high impact research. And government industry and industry supports also. Mm, for our research, if we seek for the industry and some government support, so we can achieve that, but we need to go through some proper channel. So in order to find the proper channel, we need some supervisor, and we should know someone, and also we should have some good experience. So fast growing and deep technology startup also, in that case also you can get a good opportunity and good funding. South Korea is, if you want to go for the abroad, I just wanted to talk about South Korea. South Korea has world top universities and world class research institutes. If you would like to pursue your PhD in abroad, so I would recommend South Korea is very good country to do research. And this is summary and my message for the students. Use your time wisely. Learn how to solve the real problem. Uh, you can clear the exam very easily, but learn how to solve the real problem. It is very, you know, yeah, madam. Last. This is my last slide. So here I would like to summary, and this is the message for master students. If you have any questions, so you can connect me to LinkedIn, or you can call me on WhatsApp using this number. So once again, I would like to say thank you very much for your attention. If
Thank,
you have any questions, I'm very happy to answer all of your questions.
yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Upare sir, and sorry for the inconvenience. I think the students much watched this video on the YouTube live. He has given a very good presentations, given you an opportunity in future for research. Thank you once again, Dr. Upare, for joining us.
Thank you, Upre sir. His insights were very valuable, and as ma'am requested, please watch this video live on YouTube. And as an alumni, we are very proud to sir, and he's an inspiration for our university student. Thank you so much again, sir, for joining us. Now, we are eager to hear our visionary leader in education. I respectfully invite Dr. Vinayak S. Deshpande sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of G.H. Raisoni University, to address the gathering. Give a big round of applause for the guest of honor.
Good morning, everybody. Honorable Vice Chancellor and Chairperson of this inaugural function, Dr. Milind Barate, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Mahendra Dhore, Guest of Honor, just now we listened to him, Dr. Praveen Upre, Registrar of the University, who is probably preoccupied in making arrangements for Management Council meeting. Dr. A.B. Lad, Coordinator, Avishkar Cell, Dr. Kodape Madam. Very happy to see my colleagues from RTM Nagpur University and all my dear students, faculty members of Sant Gadge Baba, Amravati University, deans, heads of the department, teaching faculty, students coming from various districts of Amravati division. I'm just delighted to be here, and thanks to the organizers for inviting me on this special occasion. And I really feel proud to be here for this Avishkar inauguration. Friends, you all are aware that Avishkar, it plays a very important role, particularly in motivating students to undertake research activities in the university. And as has already been said, the then governor, Sri S.M. Krishnaji, he actually launched this program for the universities of Maharashtra especially. That was in 2006. And from 2006 onwards, all our universities, they are actively participating in this program. So it is realized, recognized that the young and excited youngsters, they are always aspirational, and therefore these youngsters, they are having innovative ideas, they have a lot of initiatives, and it is also observed that they don't want to be a part of problem, but they want to be a part of solution. And therefore this particular platform is created for these youngsters. Basic problem in many cases, particularly आपल्यासारख्यांचा प्रॉब्लेम म्हणजे संकोच हा एक मोठा प्रॉब्लेम असतो, ज्याला आपण इनहिबिशन म्हणतो. सो इंडिया मस्ट स्टँड फॉर इनोव्हेशन and not innovation and not imitation. So we should not copy it from the others, and everybody is talking about Atmanirbhar, and for that we should be able to develop our own technology, our own research, and therefore creativity and innovation, these are the most important aspects of any research activity. Where we talk about sarjanshilta and invention, we talk about avishkar, or what you call as new ideas, navin kalpana. And this creativity, when we talk about it, basically represents abilities of an individual, or in our case like avishkar, it could be related to the group of individuals. They come up with different kind of ideas, and these ideas, it is expected that should be novel. So they are novel ideas, and at the same time it should be useful idea. And therefore what we require is that novelty, but along with novelty, how far this idea is having utility is also equally important. Because students may have some fantastic ideas, but if it is not in a position to implement in practice, it may not be of any use. And therefore, when we talk about innovation, innovation is the ability of a company, or what you can say group of individuals, and where these ideas are commercialized. त्यामुळे ज्या काही आपल्या कल्पना आहे त्याचं व्यापारीकरण जर आपण केलं तर दॅट कॅन बी कन्सिडर ॲज द इनोव्हेशन. सो it does not need you to generate an idea when we talk about innovation, but our focus is on commercialization. And that is what RUSA and other kinds of agencies established at the government level, university level. It is expected that whatever the ideas we generate, whatever the creativity we find, that needs to be commercialized. And therefore, when you take patent, it is expected that you should have some commercialization of that patent also at the end. And that is how that process of research, it should be continued. That is what is expected. So there are several initiatives, and these initiatives, they are focused on innovation. To that we call as Avishkar. And everybody talks about now Vikasit Bharat 2047. And therefore innovation is going to be the key. Innovation is going to be the key for prosperity. It is going to be the key for growth. It is going to be the key for inclusion. And that is what we are expecting from the Avishkar, from the innovative ideas. So the basic purpose of organizing this Avishkar is to solve problems through your genius without any outside help. That is what is expected in this Avishkar. So idea is that whatever the researches which are going on in various countries, as we have seen just now, the research undertaken by our guest of honor. So purpose is that when we talk about these research ideas, we should not remain merely as a consumer of knowledge, but we should also become producer of knowledge. And therefore, through Avishkar, we are trying to produce some additional knowledge to what you call as value addition to the existing information, value addition to the existing researches which are going on. And therefore, all the time we need not think about product innovation. Of course, that is important, but along with that, we also need service delivery innovations also. And therefore, in Avishkar, it is expected that manufacturing, production, some kind of models, they are important, but at the same time, how you are in a position to develop some ideas relating to the best possible delivery services, that also plays an important role. So basically, we need a whole ecosystem of innovations to make society to go forward, to make country develop, and that is what we are expecting in this Avishkar. So can innovation be recognized as instrument of empowerment? So we talk about empowerment, so there has to be empowerment of women, there has to be inclusivity of the individual in the whole process of development. And therefore, it is expected that we should move from chalk and talk, and we should see, we should learn, we should observe, and that observation should help us in developing some kind of innovative ideas. The best example I always feel is Velcro, that is George Mestral, who observed and then he developed the idea of that Velcro. So during a walk, Swiss engineer caught hundreds of burr in his clothes and his dog's fur, and he wondered how they attach themselves so tenaciously. And therefore, ते बियांवरचं जे खरखरीत आवरण ज्याचा भर्र असा आवाज येतो, ते वेल्क्रो त्यांनी त्याच्या मॉर्निंग वॉकच्या दरम्यान ऑब्झर्व केलं, अँड दॅट इज हाऊ ही डेव्हलप्ड इट. अँड यू कॅन सी how useful it is now for number of things. So that is what is expected, that it has innovation, it has observation, at the same time it has utility also. So that Velcro is the combination of French word that is velour or velvet and crochet that is hook. So it is hooked velvet. That is what we can find in our daily routine life and develop just by observation. So there are many examples which can be cited where researchers can observe certain things, try to find out the solution to the problems which people are facing, and therefore nowadays good amount of emphasis you find on the grassroots innovations also, and for that government is providing certain kind of assistance also. So that gives some kind of voice, that gives some kind of visibility and velocity to the ideas of innovators. And therefore, what is important is for this kind of research activities through Avishkar is to develop the culture of curiosity. So through this activity, we are expecting that that culture of curiosity should be developed amongst the students so that they would be able to contribute in a better manner for the development of the society. And that is how Sant Gadge Baba University Amravati is helping and providing this platform to develop the culture of curiosity amongst us all. So in any innovation, what I feel that 4 conditions that must be satisfied. First condition is that whatever the innovation we develop, it has to be accessibility. So accessibility, or what we call as सुगम किंवा वापरण्याची संधी ही प्रत्येकाला मिळावी, then only you can consider that it's a good innovation where everybody is using it. Best example is mobile, where you find that accessibility is so high that even मोळी घेऊन जाणारी बाई देखील तिच्याजवळ मोबाईल असतो, and that shows that how this innovation has developed. There has to be affordability, there has to be availability, adaptability also, and these conditions need to be considered. What I am trying to suggest for the students, that whenever we develop some ideas, try to find out whether we are fulfilling these conditions or not. Let me tell you, friends, that World Intellectual Property Organization, that is WIPO, they have Global Innovation Index, GII. 2025, they have published it. Let me tell you, India, once upon a time, which was in 81st position in earlier ranking, now it has come up to 38th position. So we have moved from 81 to 38th now out of 139 countries. And this is how we are making progress in what you can consider as the research and innovations. But unfortunate part of this is that these innovative ideas, these kinds of inventions, they are not taking place throughout the countries, but there are pockets of the country. Like we find Bangalore, we find Pune or Delhi or Chennai. These areas are considered to be the hub of research and hub of innovation, and therefore that needs to be changed. Switzerland is in the first position in the world as far as the innovative ideas are concerned. And as I gave the example, Mr. Mistral, he is Swiss engineer, and that is how he tried to develop that idea. So friends, you are going to make difference in the life of people. That is what we expect in the innovative ideas. And power of ideas, those ideas matters more than the budget. We always, of course, that also plays an important role. But we all are observing that how states' budgets, they are slashing and they are coming down as far as the research activities are concerned. But we should not entirely depend on that. Of course, that part is important. But along with that, what is important is what kind of ideas you are developing. So try to work hard in silence and let success make all the noise. And therefore, this requires perseverance. This requires some kind of continuously involved in the activity. And when we talk about creative people, always you will find that they have ability to connect arts and science. We are talking about now interdisciplinary studies and all that. But if you see the life of all the innovators, all the creators, you will notice that they have successfully blended all these kinds of branches in the best possible manner. Everybody talks about Mona Lisa painting, Da Vinci, where 22 years he took to draw Mona Lisa. So one can imagine that how much perseverance that creator must be having. And 22 years means I consider it is 1/3 of our life. And he has spent that life for drawing the Mona Lisa. 6 long years to draw her lips. And for that, he attended number of other activities, not only art, but even medical knowledge he tried to gain by attending anatomy classes. So what I am trying to tell you, that when you talk about creativity, there is no barrier. There is no compartmentalization. You have art, science, commerce, all the three branches, they are equally important for them. Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, whatever the name you tell about that, they don't have that compartmentalization. That is, I think, is quite important. So they are artists, they are scientists, they are biologists, they are even ethicists. So that is how you find all in one in the creative mind. Albert Einstein, for example, he was extremely good violin player. So he actually pursued that kind of hobby also along with his other studies. And therefore, friends, don't be shy and afraid of failure. So I always feel when you talk about fail, Fail, it is nothing but first attempt in learning. and many a times we are scared of that failure, and that should not happen. So friends, in general, when we talk about education, research in our country especially, it's a means it's a means of advancement, and therefore we give emphasis on all these kinds of activities in our university. So let us not reduce it to something where it will be available to the people which are already advanced. We want that education research should reach up to the bottom, and therefore why we want creativity, why we want avishkar, we want that people's life should make simple, and for that we are developing some kind of innovative ideas, and it has to be inclusive innovation. And inclusive innovation beautifully described by Mashelkar sir, that getting more means in terms of performance from less in terms of resources. So try to extract maximum from the limited amount of resources for more number of people. And that should be the objective of innovation, that is in short called as MLM by Raghunath Mashelkarji. So friends, and innovation and research, it addresses an existing practice with intent to improve its functioning, and there are different ways of looking at existing practices. So many a times it is born out of dissatisfaction with the existing system, with the present system, and is governed by an urge to improve it further. That is what you call as creativity. And therefore, innovative education, research based education, inclusive innovation, for that research is important, and that is how you can achieve the objective of development along with inclusivity. So we find that despite income inequalities, there is ensure access equality. That is what we are looking for when we talk about the avishkar, and it has to be affordable excellence. You can have excellence with good amount of spending of money and making things costly, but at the same time affordability is also equally important, and it has to be what is called as innovation. And innovation is nothing but Indian innovation. It should not be copied from others, and therefore to work towards improving quality of life is, I think, important. So friends, what is important is inquisitive mind to have the innovative ideas, and then of course careful observation, as I gave the example. Then along with that, documentation is also equally important, and documentation of data, and at the same time good analysis of that particular data, and that form the basis of impactful research. Otherwise, for undertaking research activities, for getting PhD degrees, we know how it can be done. But if we want that it should be really societal benefit research, then these points need to be considered. And therefore, I always feel that self-innovation is the key for the further development, and that too, indigenous research that can only lead to empowerment of people in the society, and therefore the knowledge dependence is worse than the economic dependence. So we have dependence on the other countries for several other factors, but I feel that knowledge dependence, it should be minimum at the possible. And therefore, now we have robot, we have artificial intelligence. Last point I am making, because I am aware about the fact that management councillors, they are waiting for honorable vice chancellor, so I am hurriedly summing up. But the last point which I would like to make, that we have robot, now we are talking about artificial intelligence, but they cannot replace empathy. And that empathy is also equally important. So human aspects of care, including empathy, including compassion, critical thinking, complex decision making, they are invaluable in providing holistic development. तो मित्रों, काळजी, सावधानता, सहानुभूती, करुणा, दया, गंभीर चिकित्सक विचार, हे साधारणतः मानवाचे विविध पैलू आहेत, आणि कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता यात कुठलंही योगदान करू शकत नाही, आणि त्यामुळे आपण त्या बाबतीत काय करू शकू याचा कदाचित विचार या आविष्कारच्या माध्यमाने देखील करणं गरजेचं आहे. आणि तो विचार करणं इतकं सोपी नाही. मराठीचे लोक इथे बसले आहेत आणि साहित्य, संस्कृती त्यांचा देखील सहभाग या सगळ्या प्रक्रियेमध्ये अत्यंत महत्त्वाचा आहे. आणि म्हणून कल्पनेनी दुसऱ्याच्या अंतरंगात शिरून त्याच्या भावना जाणून घेण्याची कुवत ही रोबोटमध्ये नाही आहे, ती कुवत साहित्यिकांमध्ये आहे. आणि त्यामुळे ते दुसऱ्याच्या परकाया प्रवेश ज्याला आपण म्हणतो त्याच्यात शिरून ते समजू शकतात की दुसऱ्याच्या भावना काय असू शकतात आणि त्याच्याप्रमाणे ते लिखाण करून कदाचित त्या विकासाच्या प्रक्रियेमध्ये देखील सहभागी होऊ शकतात. म्हणून मी नेहमी म्हणतो की चंद्रावर जाणारा सायंटिस्ट जेवढा महत्त्वाचा आहे तेवढा चंद्रावर कविता लिहिणारे देखील महत्त्वाचे आहेत. आणि तसं जर झालं तरच त्या पद्धतीचं एक इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी रिसर्च हे समोर यायला लागते. आणि म्हणून हे जेवढे रिसर्चर आणि क्रिएटिव्ह माइंडचे जे लोक आहेत they never restricted themselves to one particular area, one particular field, and there was interdisciplinary in every aspect. C.K. Prahlad is our management guru. Sachet idea, actually it is developed by him. So he thought की सॅचेट जर आले तर गरिबांना सुद्धा ते घेता येईल आहे, शॅम्पू गरीब देखील वापरू शकेल आणि म्हणून ते सॅचेट आले. So that is the kind of idea which he generated, and he believed that poor deserve access to world class product. म्हणून ब्रँडेड गोष्टी फक्त श्रीमंतांनीच वापरायच्या असं नसून ब्रँडेड ते देखील वापरायला लागले. त्यामुळे क्लिनिक शॅम्पू त्यांच्यापर्यंत देखील पोहोचला फ्रॉम सॅचेट. So that is the idea and that is the creativity, and it is not just the low quality you should provide to all, but good quality products should reach to all individuals, and therefore Sachet it has empowered to enjoy all these kinds of product. That is how you find that the development which he made by way of bottom up pyramid concept which he brought, that lower level people should also derive the benefit of all the kinds of innovations we are making. And therefore, as I said, we should not remain as a mere consumer of any kind of innovations, but we should become the producer. And that's why the National Innovation Foundation India, they are considering grassroots innovations, how they are important, how they are relevant, and how the scale of this grassroots innovation it can be enhanced. बिहारमधल्या एका व्यक्तीने त्या पाण्यामधनं जाताना नावेसाठी खूप वेळ वाट पाहावी लागत होती. सो वाट पाहत त्यांनी विचार केला की मी स्वतःच काहीतरी टेक्नॉलॉजी डेव्हलप करतो, आणि त्यांनी सायकल अशी डेव्हलप केली की जी पाण्यामधनं चालायला लागली. आणि त्याचं तुम्ही बघू शकाल, त्याचं नाव आहे मोहम्मद सिद्धुल्ला. ही इज फ्रॉम बिहार. आणि मोहम्मद सिद्धुल्लाने ती नावेच्या ऐवजी अल्टरनेटिव्ह सायकलच तयार केली आणि त्याला नावेसाठी थांबायची गरज पडली नाही. आणि त्याचं जर तुम्ही इंटरव्ह्यू बघितला तर त्यांनी त्याच्यात म्हटलं की नाव का इंतजार मुझे गवारा न था, नाव का इंतजार मुझे गवारा न था, मुझे मेरे प्यार से मिलना ही था. त्याची जी काही प्रेयसी होती ती पाण्याच्या तिकडे राहत होती. मेरी बेकरारी ने मुझे आविष्कारी बना दिया. तो ऐसे आविष्कारी आप सब बनिए. ऐसा मैं I hope that you all will become Avishkari, and people from rural areas, they are also contributing a lot. We have to see how their innovations you can scalable and how they can be commercialized in general so that people will be benefited for this. Lot many things can be said, and I'm tempted to say it, but at the same time, I can understand how Vice Chancellor is always worried whenever there is Management Council meeting. त्याचा अनुभव सुद्धा मला चांगला आहे. आणि म्हणून मी व्हाईस चान्सलर महोदयांना मॅनेजमेंट काउन्सिलच्या शुभेच्छा देऊन माझ्या शब्दांना विराम देतो. धन्यवाद.
थँक्यू सो मच सर. अतिशय समर्पक शब्दांमध्ये उदाहरणांच्या माध्यमातून आणि आमच्या विद्यार्थी मित्रांना हसवून आपण ही गोष्ट पटवून दिली. वी आर कन्व्हिन्स सर दॅट इनोव्हेशन इज द की फॉर इन्क्लुझिव्ह डेव्हलपमेंट अँड रिसर्च इज द फ्युचर ऑफ डेमोग्राफी. येस सर.
आय एम सो सॉरी. एक फॉर्मॅलिटी अशी असते की जो प्रमुख पाहुणा बोलायला जातो त्यांनी सांगायचं असतं की हे सगळं इनॉग्रेट झालं आहे म्हणून. सो आय फील व्हेरी हॅपी टू अनाऊन्स that Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University Amravati, which is organizing Avishkar. So Avishkar 2025, that is University Level Student Research Convention, is inaugurated, and I wish all the best to the participants for this. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर। और इनाग्रेशन हो ही गया है तो मैं भी चंद पंक्तियाँ कह दूँ हमारे इन यंगस्टर्स और हमारी इस देश के डेमोग्राफी के लिए। कहते हैं तोड़ना है हर पिंजरा, मेरी उड़ान अभी बाकी है। कहते हैं तोड़ना है हर पिंजरा, मेरी उड़ान अभी बाकी है। मंजिलें ज़मी भर नहीं, आसमान अभी बाकी है, आसमान अभी बाकी है। और ये ज़रूर झंडा गाड़ेंगे। एंड विद दिस नोट, विद दिस पॉजिटिव थॉट, नाउ इट इज़ टाइम टू हियर आवर ड्राइविंग फोर्स बिहाइंड आवर यूनिवर्सिटी, अ लीडर हु कंसिस्टेंटली थ्राइव फॉर एक्सेलेंस। I respectfully invite chairperson of this function, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Milind A. Barhate, sir, to deliver presidential address. Thank you, sir.
संत गाडगेबाबा अमरावती विद्यापीठ स्तरीय या आविष्कार स्पर्धेचे आजचे आपले उद्घाटक आदरणीय डॉक्टर विनायक देशपांडे सर, मला सांगायला आनंद वाटेल की आपल्या विद्यापीठाने एक यवतमाळ जिल्ह्यातील ज्या शेतकऱ्यांच्या आत्महत्या होत असतात त्यावर संशोधन प्रकल्प हाती घेतलेला आहे आणि त्या संशोधन प्रकल्पाचे अध्यक्ष हे देशपांडे सर आहेत आणि त्या प्रकल्पाचं काम आता अंतिम टप्प्यात आलेलं आहे. तर निश्चितपणे विद्यापीठामार्फत आपण काहीतरी जे आत्महत्याग्रस्त भाग आहेत त्यांच्याकरता कधी करू शकू. तसेच या समारंभाकरता उपस्थित म्हणजे ज्यांनी आता आपल्याला ज्यांना आपण आता ऑनलाईन ऐकलं ते डॉक्टर प्रवीणजी उपरे. आताच मला माहिती मिळाली की डॉक्टर उपरे यांचे जवळपास 45 पेटंट्स आहेत आणि त्यातले 13 हे US पेटंट्स आहेत. आणि आपल्याकरता अभिमानाची गोष्ट अशी की ते आपल्या डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ केमिस्ट्रीचे माजी विद्यार्थी आहेत. तसेच व्यासपीठावर उपस्थित आपले डायरेक्टर ऑफ इनोव्हेशन इन्क्युबेशन डॉक्टर अजय लाड, तसेच आविष्कार सेलच्या समन्वयक आणि ज्यांचा नेहमी आग्रह असतो की प्रत्येक गोष्ट काहीतरी त्यात क्रिएटिव्हिटी काहीतरी इनोव्हेशन असायला हवं, अशा प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर मनीषा कोडापे मॅडम, येथे उपस्थित सर्व विभाग प्रमुख, शिक्षक, सर्व उपस्थित असलेले परीक्षक आणि प्रिय विद्यार्थी बंधू भगिनींनो आणि सर्व संशोधक, पाचही जिल्ह्यातले आज विद्यार्थी येथे आलेले आहेत. अतिशय चांगला असा प्रतिसाद या स्पर्धेला आपल्याला लाभला, याचा मला अतिशय आनंद आहे. सुरुवातीलाच आता आपल्याला मॅडमनी सांगितलं की हा चान्सलर इव्हेंट आहे. आपले चान्सलर म्हणजे आपल्या राज्याचे जे राज्यपाल असतात, म्हणजे विद्यार्थ्यांना सांगतो आपले जे राज्यपाल असतात ते आपले विद्यापीठाचे चान्सलर असतात. तर हा चान्सलर साहेबांचा इव्हेंट आहे. याचा उद्देश आपण हा लक्षात घ्यायला हवा की का बरं हा स्टेट लेवलचा जो एक संशोधनाचा उत्सव आहे हा का बरं सुरू केला गेला. कारण असं लक्षात आलं की जे प्रगत देश आहेत, प्रगत राष्ट्र आहेत, ज्याला आपण डेव्हलप्ड कंट्रीज म्हणतो, त्यांचं प्रगत होण्यामागे, त्यांचं डेव्हलप कंट्री म्हणून पुढे येण्यामागे सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं कारण जे आहे ते म्हणजे रिसर्च अँड इनोव्हेशन. त्याच्यामुळे विद्यार्थ्यांना शिकत असतानाच संशोधनाचं महत्त्व त्यांना कळायला हवं. त्यानिमित्ताने त्यांना एक चांगला प्लॅटफॉर्म उपलब्ध व्हायला हवा आणि चांगले जे रिसर्चर्स आहेत, चांगले संशोधक आहेत, ते त्यानिमित्ताने पुढे यायला हवे आणि पर्यायाने त्यांनी राष्ट्राकरता काहीतरी आपली सेवा भविष्यात द्यायला हवी. या एका उद्देशाने हा चान्सलर इव्हेंट सुरू झालेला आहे. आणि मला सांगायला आनंद आहे की जेव्हा जेव्हा आमची JBVC होते. JBVC म्हणजे जॉईंट बोर्ड ऑफ व्हाईस चान्सलरची मीटिंग होते, ज्यात संपूर्ण राज्यातले व्हाईस चान्सलर असतात आणि त्याचे अध्यक्ष आपले माननीय राज्यपाल म्हणजे चान्सलर असतात. तर प्रत्येक मीटिंगमध्ये गव्हर्नर साहेब या एका इव्हेंटची आवर्जून चौकशी करतात की आविष्कारमध्ये तुम्हाला किती रिस्पॉन्स मिळालेला आहे, कोणते नवीन काही वेगळे असे इनोव्हेटिव्ह काही यावेळेस प्रोजेक्ट्स आले होते का. आणि प्रत्येक वेळेस ते प्रत्येक विद्यापीठाची अतिशय आस्थेने चौकशी करतात. आणि मला असं जाणवलं, त्यातून मला जाणवलं की रिसर्चचं किती जास्ती महत्त्व आज प्रत्येक पातळीवर त्याला प्राप्त झालेलं आहे. त्यामुळे अतिशय चांगला रिस्पॉन्स या आविष्कार स्पर्धेला आज लाभला. पाचही जिल्ह्यातले आपले विद्यार्थी, विशेषतः ग्रामीण भागातले विद्यार्थी आज आलेले आहेत. ही अतिशय चांगली बाब आहे. आणि ज्या उद्देशाने आविष्कार संशोधन महोत्सव याची सुरुवात झाली, त्याचं मला वाटतं त्या निमित्ताने कुठेतरी त्याला आज एक चांगलं फळ त्या निमित्ताने प्राप्त होत आहे. जसं मी मगाशी बोललो की प्रत्येक प्रगत राष्ट्राचं जे प्रगत होण्यामागचं जे कारण आहे ते म्हणजे तिथलं संशोधन, तिथलं इनोव्हेशन. असं म्हटलं जातं की कोणत्याही प्रगत राष्ट्राच्या किंवा प्रगत अर्थव्यवस्थेचा जो कणा आहे तो तिथलं रिसर्च आणि इनोव्हेशन असं समजलं जातं. आज जर का आपण माहिती घेतली तर आपला देशही रिसर्चच्या बाबतीत बराच पुढे आलेला आहे. जवळपास रिसर्च पब्लिकेशनच्या बाबतीत पाहिलं तर आपला देश आज जवळपास देशामध्ये जगामध्ये तिसऱ्या क्रमांकावर आहेत इन ॲटलिस्ट पब्लिकेशन्स आर कन्सर्न. पण फक्त नंबर हा महत्त्वाचा नाही, तर क्वालिटी ही पण महत्त्वाची आहे. त्याचा जो इम्पॅक्ट आहे तो मात्र अजून तेवढा आपल्याला दिसत नाही ॲज कम्पेअर टू US किंवा चायना किंवा युरोपमधले काही देश आहेत. तर ते इम्पॅक्ट म्हणजे त्याचे सायटेशन्स जे असतात किंवा त्या पब्लिकेशनचा जो एक फायदा झालेला असतो म्हणा किंवा त्याची जी नोंद घेतलेली असते ती ज्या प्रमाणात व्हायला हवी त्या बाबतीत मात्र आपला देश थोडासा आजही मागे आहे. आणि रिसर्च आणि इनोव्हेशनचा जे एक अनुषंगिक भाग म्हणजे स्टार्टअप्स. आपण सर्व जाणतो की आज केंद्र शासन असो किंवा राज्य शासन असो, स्टार्टअपवर अतिशय जास्ती भर दिला गेलेला आहे. प्रचंड प्रमाणात मोठ्या प्रमाणात निधी आज त्याच्याकरता स्टार्टअप्सकरता उपलब्ध झालेला आहे. आपल्याही विद्यापीठामध्ये इन्क्युबेशन सेंटर आहे आणि त्या इन्क्युबेशन सेंटरच्या मार्फत आपण जे रिसर्चर्स आहेत म्हणजे ज्यांचे चांगले इनोव्हेशन्स आहेत त्यांना काही एका विशिष्ट मर्यादेमध्ये स्टार्टअप फंड करता त्यांना आपण काही निधी उपलब्ध करून देत असतो आणि त्याकरता आपल्याला केंद्राकडनं आणि राज्य शासनाकडनं निधी प्राप्त होत असतो. इतकं जास्ती महत्त्व आज रिसर्च, इनोव्हेशन आणि स्टार्टअप्सला प्राप्त झालेलं आहे. आज भारत देश जगामध्ये स्टार्टअपच्या संख्येमध्ये जवळपास मला वाटतं तिसऱ्या की चौथ्या क्रमांकावर आज आहे. आणि त्यातली आनंदाची बाब अशी की या भारतातल्या स्टार्टअप्सपैकी जवळपास 48% स्टार्टअप्समध्ये कमीत कमी एक महिला जुळलेली आहे. हे एक अतिशय जे एक प्रगत राष्ट्राचं जे एक निकष आहे तो या निमित्ताने कुठेतरी आपण पूर्ण करतो आहोत की 48% स्टार्टअप्समध्ये आज संपूर्ण भारतामध्ये महिला जुळलेल्या आहेत. सरांनी आता आपल्याला सांगितलं की ग्लोबल इनोव्हेशन इंडेक्समध्ये आज आपण 38व्या क्रमांकावर आहोत आणि 2015मध्ये आपण मला वाटतं काहीतरी 81वर होतो आणि 81वरनं आज आपण 10 वर्षात 38 या क्रमांकावर आलेलो असून यातून आपल्याला हे दिसून येतं की भारतामध्ये हळूहळू आता रिसर्च, इनोव्हेशन, स्टार्टअप्स याला किती महत्त्व प्राप्त होत आहे. आणि विद्यार्थी विशेषतः किंवा समाजातले जे घटक आहेत तेही आता त्याला एक करिअरचा पर्याय म्हणून पाहायला लागलेले आहेत. हे अतिशय झालेला मोठा बदल मला वाटतं यातून दिसून येतो आणि हळूहळू भारताची नंबर 1कडे म्हणजे रिसर्च असो, इनोव्हेशन असो किंवा स्टार्टअप्स असो, एक प्रथम क्रमांकाच्या राष्ट्राकडे आज आपल्या देशाची वाटचाल सुरू आहे. आणि मला वाटतं की आज जे विद्यार्थी येथे उपस्थित आहे यांच्या खांद्यावर ही जबाबदारी एक अतिशय महत्त्वाची जबाबदारी त्यांच्या खांद्यावर आहे. कारण की विद्यार्थ्यांना, आजच्या तरुणांना आणि तरुणींना आपण उद्याचं भवितव्य समजतो. त्याच्यामुळे आज इतक्या मोठ्या प्रमाणात विद्यार्थी आले. पहिली पायरी आपण क्रॉस केलेली आहे. म्हणजे जिल्हा स्तरावर आपलं जे इनोव्हेशन होतं, जे संशोधन होतं, ती पहिली आपण पायरी क्रॉस करून आज आता आपण विद्यापीठ पातळीवर आलेले आहात. आणि आता इथून आपले सिलेक्शन्स होऊन आपण आता राज्य पातळीवर जाणार आहात. निश्चितपणे अतिशय चांगला आपलं इनोव्हेशन किंवा आपलं प्रेझेंटेशन आपण असावं असं मी समजतो. आणि प्रेझेंटेशन करताना अतिशय आत्मविश्वासाने आपण प्रेझेंटेशन करा. माझं जे इनोव्हेशन आहे ते अतिशय चांगलं आहे, ही एक भावना मनाशी बाळगा. आणि कोणतंही रिसर्च जे असतं किंवा संशोधन जे असतं त्याचा मला असं वाटतं की जर का समाजाकरता त्याचा उपयोग होत नसेल तर ते रिसर्च मला वाटतं आपल्याकरता ते शून्य आहे. त्याच्यामुळे ही भावना कोणतंही इनोव्हेशन किंवा कोणतंही संशोधन करत असताना मनाशी बाळगणं अत्यंत महत्त्वाचं आहे की माझ्या संशोधनाचं जे अंतिम टप्पा आहे किंवा त्याचं जे आउटपुट आहे त्याचा उपयोग माझ्या समाजाकरता पर्यायाने माझ्या राष्ट्राकरता होणं हे अत्यंत आवश्यक आहे. आणि ही भावना बाळगूनच आपण संशोधन करावं असं मी सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना आवाहन करतो. दुसऱ्या दोन महत्त्वाच्या गोष्टी आज रिसर्चशी जुळलेल्या आहेत ते म्हणजे इथिक्स आणि दुसरं म्हणजे सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट. या दोन गोष्टींचाही आपण इनोव्हेशनच्या संदर्भात किंवा संशोधनाच्या संदर्भात निश्चितपणे विचार करावा असेही मी आपण सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना या निमित्ताने सांगू इच्छितो. आणि आता आजच्या आणि उद्याच्या सिलेक्शन ट्रायल्सनंतर जे विद्यार्थी सिलेक्ट होतील ते राज्य पातळीवर जाणार आहेत. पण ज्यांना संधी मिळणार नाही त्यांनी कुठेही निराश व्हायची गरज नाही. आपण इथपर्यंत पोहोचलेले आहात हीच फार मोठी एक अचिव्हमेंट आहे असं मी समजतो. कारण की जवळपास 2 ते 3 लाख विद्यार्थी आज आपल्या विद्यापीठामध्ये आहे. या जवळपास 3 लाख विद्यार्थ्यांपैकी जवळपास किती मला वाटतं 300-350 विद्यार्थी त्या 350 मध्ये तुम्ही पोहोचलेले आहात. आणि स्वतः इनिशिएटिव्ह घेऊन जाणीव ठेवून आपण पार्टिसिपेट केलेलं आहे. त्याच्यामुळे जर का आपल्याला संधी नाही जरी मिळाली तर कुठेही निराश व्हायचं कारण मला वाटत नाही. त्याच्यामुळे आज आणि उद्याचे जे सिलेक्शन ट्रायल्स आहेत त्यांचे जे सिलेक्शन होतील त्यांनाही आणि ज्यांना सिलेक्शन होणार नाही त्यांनाही मी मनापासून शुभेच्छा देतो की आणि असंच रिसर्चमध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व राहा, रिसर्चमध्ये इंटरेस्ट ठेवा. जसं सर बोलले ऑब्झर्वेशन करत राहा कारण की ऑब्झर्वेशन इज द मदर ऑफ विजडम असं म्हटलं जातं. त्याच्यामुळे ऑब्झर्व करत राहा, क्युरिओसिटी ठेवा. कुठेही नवीन गोष्ट दिसली की ती आपल्या डोक्यामध्ये रजिस्टर करत राहा. त्यातूनच एक इन्क्विजिटिव्ह माइंड आपलं डेव्हलप होईल, ती सवय आपल्या डोक्याला लागेल, ब्रेनला लागेल आणि त्यातूनच एक चांगल्या प्रकारचं संशोधन भविष्यात आपल्या हातून होऊ शकेल आणि तोच आपला पर्यायाने करिअरचा मार्गही राहू शकेल असं मी या निमित्ताने सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना सांगू इच्छितो. पुनश्च आपण सर्वांना खूप खूप शुभेच्छा. धन्यवाद.
थँक्यू सो मच सर. खरं आहे इन्सानियत और इनोव्हेशन साथ साथ चलना चाहिए आणि आपण खरंच खूप महत्त्वाचा मुद्दा एथिक्स अँड इनोव्हेशनचा या ठिकाणी आपल्यासमोर प्रस्तुत केला आहे. थँक्यू फॉर युअर विजनरी गायडन्स अँड प्रिसाइडिंग ओव्हर टू दिस फंक्शन. Ladies and gentlemen, gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. To express our heartfelt thanks to everyone, I would like to invite Dr. Sujata Kare ma'am to propose the vote of thanks of this inauguration ceremony Avishkar 2025.
Thank you, Megha. Respected chief guest, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, faculty members, staff, students, and dear friends. As we have come to the end of today's auspicious inauguration ceremony of University Level Avishkar 2025, myself, Sujata Kare, it's my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, we express our deep sense of gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Milind Barate, whose constant guidance, vision, support have been the driving force behind the successful organization of this event. Our heartfelt thanks go to our chief guest, Dr. Vinayak Deshpande, Honorable Vice Chancellor, G.H. Raisoni University, Amravati, whose gracious presence and inspiring words have truly enriched this occasion. We are thankful to your valuable time and encouragement, which will certainly motivate all of us. We express our sincere gratitude to the guest of honor, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mahendra Dhori, for his gracious presence. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to guest of honor, Dr. Praveen Upre, Principal Investigator, Core Technology, Biotechnology, active on R&D Center, Ochang, South Korea, for his esteemed online presence, guidance, and support. We gratefully acknowledge Dr. Manisha Kodape, Coordinator of the Avishkar Cell and Honorable Management Council member, Sant Gadge Amravati University, for her continuous encouragement and thoughtful planning. Our sincere thanks also go to Dr. Ajay Lad, Director IIL, and Dr. Avinash Asnare, Registrar, for their timely and valuable support. We are also thankful to all the head of the department of the university, faculty members, organizing committee members, Dr. Varsha Nathar, Dr. Neeraj Ganaute, Dr. Suhas Pachpande, Ms. Sontakke, Ms. Pandey, Nikita Gawande, and Ms. Megha. She is comparing for their dedicated efforts, teamwork that made this inauguration a grand success. A special word of appreciation goes to the student participants whose enthusiasm, discipline, and hard work ensured the smooth conduct of this program. We also thank the technical team, supporting staff, volunteers, and everyone working behind the scenes for their invaluable contribution. Last but not the least, we thank the audience for your kind presence and cooperation throughout the program. With this, I once again thank one and all who have directly or indirectly contributed to the success of this inauguration. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You all are requested to depart for physics lab. मैं सभी दर्शक दीर्घा से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि फिजिक्स लैब में सभी को प्रस्थान करना है। रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट्स का फिजिक्स डिपार्टमेंट में रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट्स का इनॉग्रेशन होने वाला है। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। विद दिस वी कंक्लूड द इनॉग्रेशन सेरेमनी ऑफ आविष्कार 2025 with due permission of our chairperson. Here Megha Kotak signing off this event. Thank you so much.